2 in the morning, rest is getting harder.
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, and today I'm bringing you the Colchester United career mode. It's squad report time, so we're going to start off straight away with the squad report. Bentley, he's growing, he's doing well. His actual goalkeeping statistics are really quite nice, but unfortunately he has wound me up quite a bit, and it seems that he feels that the team is underperforming. Bearing in mind, we were in League 1 when he signed, in League 1. We went up through the playoffs. We struggled in the Championship. We went up in the automatic promotion position in Season 3. We're now in Season 4. So he's been with me for 3 seasons and the start of Season 4. And I think we're 5th in the Barclays Premier League. And he feels that the team is underperforming. I feel that he's a complete and utter mug. And he will be going in January. He is gone. He is done. He is absolutely dusted. Why I backed out? I have no idea. Because it's now showing the new lineup that I've gone with. Anyway, Mansa. The lad's doing really well, to be fair. I mean, he's growing at a phenomenal rate. He really, really is growing at a phenomenal rate, which is absolutely spectacular. I'm really, really happy. I mean, 79 positioning alone is just phenomenal. High 70s, all apart from his diving, which is 72, is a slight letdown, but he's got plenty of time. That lad's only 18. Sanchez, who sort of basically forced me to sign, as you know. No real hope for him. He's not going to get much of a look in, to be honest. So he'll probably be going out as well. Sammy is quite unhappy. I can understand it. He hasn't really played that many games. 1 game this season. And he did pull off a 7.8, which perhaps means I should actually put him into the side. Perhaps I should put him ahead of Bentley now, because Bentley's going to be going. Benedetti has gone up +1. Don't get me wrong. Some of his technical is a little bit off-putting. But his marking, his slide tackling, his heading accuracy and his stand tackling are just outstanding. Obviously he's got great physical and his mental's not too bad, so I'm really happy with him. Jamal Lascelles, the statistics do the talking. I have to say he is absolutely phenomenal. So glad that I actually signed him. Even if I paid a fraction over, I still think he's worth every penny. And with Benedetti being worth 2.1, I think I actually got a bargain deal there, to be honest. Alex Windsor, he has been with me through thick and thin. This boy can play right back, he can play centre back. I ultimately prefer him at right back, but at the moment, in the first team perspective, Nathan Long has really taken that position. But Alex Winter is absolutely brilliant. I know he hasn't grown a lot in the 4 seasons. You know, he's only a 65 rating. But I'll tell you what, he's been one of the most outstanding players. He really has been an absolute revelation, in my personal opinion. Liam Cooper, who I bought in at January in Season 3. You know, it was a bit of a desperation. But I've got to say, the lad is actually really good, and it's a shame he hasn't pushed harder to get into the first team. But with the likes of Lascelles, Benedetti and Winter, he's going to find it extremely difficult, so he might be en route out of the club. Now, Helder, he's definitely never going to be a centre-back. He's just not good enough for a centre-back. His low work rates don't help. I'm really considering trying to get him into a CDM role, but it's so difficult. I've got Cookie, I've got Gilby, you know, I've got a few players who can play that CDM role, but he could become another sacrificial lamb. You know, he's got some amazing statistics, but at the end of the day, I might have to cash in on him. Even though he's only worth 500k, I might be able to get a mil or so. Obviously, Felix Reeder. The boy is pretty good, to say the least. Definitely a left-back. No way a centre-back. He's just not good enough for a centre-back role. Definitely solid enough to be a left-back. And that's where he's been excelling. Frankie Kent has been playing quite well. I don't think he's played that many games this season. Yep, he hasn't even managed to get a game this season. But to be honest, he played a lot of games in Season 1, a lot of games in Season 2, and a fair amount of games in Season 3. And he has been really good. And it's difficult to get him in because that lack of pace really does hinder me. But the other side of his game is really solid. And I really don't like the 58 strength. I swear to God, he's got to be at least 65. My Lek, unfortunately, he's just not getting a look in. I'm going to have to be kind to him. I'm either going to loan him out to keep him, or I'm going to flog him. And I think flog him's going to be the kindest thing. I might loan Frankie Kent out. I don't want to particularly sell him. I don't want to get rid of any of the Cole U boys. Curtis Nilsson is getting a little bit unhappy. I understand why. He's just not getting enough games. 4 games in a season is just not good enough for him. And I understand that. And I mean, you look at his statistics, and they are absolutely fantastic, and he's still growing. But I might have to cash in on him at the end of the day to be able to bring in another player, even though we have got a few quid in the coffers. Tom Eastman, again, a player who's not getting enough games, which I understand he's unhappy. Again, I'll probably loan him out more than sell him. I want to keep my Cole U players as much as I can. James Chester, he's actually got some amazing statistics, just not getting in the side, to be honest. It's really difficult. Nathan Long, I mean, the statistics do the talking for themselves. Obviously, I don't see why he's a left back, right back, and striker, because his finishing is god awful. So I don't actually understand that at all. But it is what it is. He's got amazing statistics. If he could be a player at centre back, he would be phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Tyrone Mings has come in and he's been absolutely sensational. I thought his statistics were really awful and he didn't look anything special. But when you play him, he is something special. He really is a good little player, to be honest. I'm really enjoying him. Jordan, another one who's probably going to have to be flogged out. Just not getting a game at this moment in time. Gilby, outstanding. One of the best players I've ever used in a career mode across 14 and 15. Definitely not 13. We don't need to go anywhere near 13 because there's so many amazing players in that. But on 14 and 15, Gilby has been amazing and outstanding. One of my go-to players. And that's testament to the fact he's played 12 games this season alone in the BPL. Cookie, I'm really enjoying Cookie. I think he's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What lets him down, and it's something quite simple, just his strength. That is the only thing that lets him down. Out there, I've made it quite clear, this boy for me can now go. You know, disappointing at his lack of matches. He moans after he's played a game. He moans when he doesn't play on a rotational scale if he's knackered. I just don't understand him. He moans when he plays, he moans when he doesn't play. I've made my mind up. I'm not going to loan him out. I can't be bothered to loan him out. He's too much hard work. He's too much hassle. And I can't be bothered to force myself to build a team around him. Now, if he had 4-star skills, do you know what? I probably would. If he had 5-star skills, I most definitely would. He doesn't. He has 3-star skill moves. He's got great, you know, he can play 3 great positions, right mid, left mid and cam, which is fantastic. Utilise him as a cam is brilliant. And I mean, he has got some spectacular, oh my god, statistics. His ball control 88, his dribbling of 94, free kick accuracy of 80, long passing of 84, his short passing of 87. Those two, the long passing and short passing for me are just amazing. But as I say, too much hard work. Sorry to say it, but he's on his way out. Gav Mass is unhappy. I understand. Lack of games. And I've done it again. Lack of games with Gav Mass, and it is difficult. And it's something that I should address, but it's difficult to address when you have so many players and so many good players. But again, I might loan Gav Mass out because I'm not selling Gav Mass. He's an absolute ledge. AJ, I've got him off his unhappy. He's on to content, which is good. He's a good little player, you know. He's only played 4 games. I've had him since season 1. And, you know, for a free transfer, he's grown really well and is a really good player. Shalaba's just come in. Statistically, looks really good. Haven't had enough games with him to be able to make a real formal decision, but Shalaba is a good player naturally. George Moncur, struggling to get him to go up. He's played 8 games. He's been a really good player. One of my standout players, along with Gilby, to be honest. Scored me some big goals at crucial times as well. Lapsy, do you know what? In real life, I love this little lad. I really do. He puts his neck on the line. He will get hurt. He will get kicked from pillar to post. He's only a tiny lad, but I tell you what, he's a terrier. He will not give up. He will chase you down and harry you and hurry you. He's a fantastic little player, and I don't think FIFA have done him justice. When I have played him in Season 1 and 2, he done really well, to be fair. He's just never broken through. He's had a good run of games in Season 1 and 2, never really grew, and never made that formal step up into the first team properly, which is a shame. Perhaps he'll be another one that I loan out. Sebastian basically forced me to sign him. He got to the age of 17, said, I'm going to leave, blah, blah, blah. So I signed him. He's going to go as well. Dre Wright, I'm going to loan him out. The biggest problem with Dre Wright is, yes, we all know, realistically, in real life, he is actually injury prone. FIFA are taking it to that next level of injury prone, where he's constantly playing it. You play 1 or 2 games with him, he'll be out for 2 to 3 weeks. Then you'll play another 2 or 3 games with him, and then he'll be out for 6 weeks, and then you'll play a game with him, and he'll be out for like 6 months. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's a great shame. Pablo, do you know what? In any other career mode, this lad would probably be really good, and people would love him and use him and utilise him. But for me, he's just not quite there. Again, 3-star skill moves isn't quite at it, but I would be happy with the 3-star skill moves, given his statistics, and he's worth a couple of mil, realistically, so I'm going to be looking to flog him. Super Sammy has been fantastic from day 1 until now. I really do like this guy. He's a terrier in real life. You know, he's only managed 4 games this season, but he's still grown, which I'm really happy with. So I'm going to keep Sammy. I really do like Super Sammy. Dale, I'm so happy we found him. I mean, he is a quality little player. Lacks that little bit in pace, which is causing me a few problems utilising who I play next to him. At the moment was Coley. But you know, he does have the option to play a few positions. which is not too bad. He's an exciting prospect. He feels that he should play more, which I understand. It's so difficult. It really is. I've got such a big squad. The biggest problem for him is not the skill moves. I can cope with the skill moves. It's the weak foot. No, the weak foot is not. It's the 1-star weak foot. I think is like a. It has to be a glitch because I've hit some perlers with his left foot. So I don't understand the 1-star, the weak foot. I ignore that. The 3-star skill moves, again, is really frustrating me that I'm only getting 3-star skillers. Hopefully, being in the Premier League, we'll somehow get 4-star skillers. Because if he had 4-star skills, I wouldn't care about his pace. His work rates alone and 4-star skills would make him absolutely godly. It really, really would. He'd probably suit a false 9 more than anything, to be honest. Gabs, what can I say? I know his statistics are starting to go down. Don't really care. He is a legend. 3 assists, 2 goals. So he's been involved in 5 goals in 7 games. That says it all. The man is a legend. The man is a genius. The man is a god. The man means the world to me. Him and Filippo Bonaparti. Gabs and Filippo Bonaparti, the most amazing players I've ever had the privilege to use on FIFA. And these guys stem back to FIFA 13. If you're new to my channel, new to this series, this man was a legend on FIFA 13, along with Filippo Bonaparti. Rest in peace, Filippo from FIFA, because he's not on FIFA anymore, which is an absolute piss take. The man is a tank. I love Filippo Bonaparti. But this man, oh my days, centre forward and a striker. I play him as a cam. He plays perfectly as a cam, centre forward cam, same thing at the end of the day. I can make him into a centre forward in the cam role, which is no big deal, but I love him. He's absolutely phenomenal. His finishing is amazing. We all know enough about him. Just take a look at his statistics. Just enjoy. Just enjoy. Of course, why is Coley feeling insecure? I mean, with those disgusting statistics, he's got 2 goals in 11 games, not scoring enough goals. I understand that, but he has played in a couple of positions. He's not always getting a starting role, so I do understand that he's feeling a little bit insecure. I'm not 100% sure why, doubting his abilities. I don't really foresee why. He is dirty and OP. The fact that he can play left wing, right wing, you know, gives me the opportunity to play 4-3-3 at times, but having him on high-low, Gabs on high-low, it makes the whole team overpowering, and this man is just redonkulous. I used to be in FIFA 14, and I thought, he's nothing special. He's actually quite bad. I've used to be in FIFA 15. It's the complete opposite. He scored me an absolute bagful of goals last season. Something like 21 or 23 in 30-odd games. This season already, he has 8 goals in 7 games with 1 assist. That's mental. Absolutely mental. He is perfection personified. But then again, with the players he's playing with, he is just absolutely a God-given genius. He really is a God-given genius. He's completely happy. I'd love to know his work rates. I'm sure they're high-low. If they're high-low as well, yeah, they are. They're high-low. So my front 3 are high-low, which is that's just wrong. That's really naughty on so many levels. This young man is phenomenal. He's even got good acceleration and sprint speed, to be fair, and he's quite agile. He's got good reactions, great finishing. He's 19. No, it's really difficult for him to get in the side, which is frustrating. The only player I don't think I showed you was Dele Alli. Did I not show you Dele Alli? Let me put it on. There we go, Dele Alli. So I must have missed out a couple of players. Dele Alli. Yeah, Dele Alli. Wow, that's all I have to say about him. 76 rated. He's worth 10 mil to me. I mean, he is phenomenal. Short passing, long passing is amazing. If I could work on his shot power, that would really increase his long shots. But I tell you, he is phenomenal. I love him. Absolutely love him. Plays 2 perfect positions, and his work rates are superb. Because I can put him next to Gilby in a 4-2-3-1, and Gilby's got medium high, so it works perfectly. Anyway, that was probably a little bit longer than I wanted to spend on the squad report, but at times I want to go in depth. I want to tell you about these players. I want you to understand these players in case you use them in the career mode, and if you want to really understand why I make decisions to sell them. It's really that simple. So probably in this episode, we're just going to do the West Ham game because the squad report was so long. I'll make the West Ham game a little bit longer, so we'll try and get this to about a 10-minute episode or 11-minute episode, something like that. I know some of the episodes are long, and I do apologise for that, but it's live, and I want you to see, you know, as much as possible, the good, the bad, the ugly. It's really that simple. And how can Bentley have a crack at us when we're sitting 5th in the Premier League? I don't know. Anyway, let's just get straight into the game. So here we are, as you know, Western Home Stadium. We're going on Legendary. It's 5 minutes, it's overcast, and I'll let you take in the formation. It's changed, yes. I'm donning a 4-2-2-2. Why am I changing? I don't honestly know. Well, I do. I wanted to get Ali and Gabs in, both as a cam. And this is the only way I could do it. So I'm taking a huge risk because it's not a formation I'm comfortable with in any way, shape or form. But I'm hoping that the team will stagger in perfect harmony. Gabs will push forward. We all know Coley and Rhodes will push forward. Dele Alli will hopefully stay back a fraction and make a nice little offset square in the top section. Cookie and Gilby. Cookie always seems to go a little bit further forward than Gilby, so they're going to make an offset like diagonal, and then the back four is just going to be the back four. So I'm hoping this is going to be pure bliss and harmony. It could backfire, and if it's 0-0 at half-time and we're not playing well, I'm going to revert back to our old formation in microseconds just to get that fluency back, because we've been so well with it, I don't actually know why I'm tinkering with it. I really don't. I'm just trying to be a fraction more aggressive. I want more goals, essentially, but we'll see how it pans out. Anyway, without further ado, it's time for the big one. This game means the absolute most to me. I don't want to beat West Ham, but at the same time, I want to beat West Ham. It's mental, absolutely mental. It's going to be the same feelings I'm going to have on the 21st of July when West Ham come to Colchester in a friendly. I just hope and pray Mark Noble's playing, because every opportunity to see that man live it makes me feel blessed, because he's just such a fucking genius. And people who don't understand what I mean by genius, watch the man. He is amazing. One of the most underrated players on the planet, in my personal opinion. He doesn't get enough credit. He doesn't get enough accolades. And it is really, really frustrating. It is beautiful, yes. Overcast. Pitch is absolutely pristine. We just watered it before we started the game. Oh, this is set up for an absolutely biblical game. West Ham in 7th, 15 points. We're in 5th on 19 points. That's our lineup. As I say, the 4-2-2-2. Bentley, Long, Benedetti, Lascelles, Mings, Gilby, Cook, Gabs, Ali, Cole, Rhodes. On the bench, Mansa, Annabelle, Winter, Chalobah, AJ, Moncur and Daly. Here we go. What have they got? Adrian Chambers, Mexa, Reed, Crezes, Chiarte, Alpha Mentano, Morrison, Mocha Tijo. What the hell is that? Who the hell is he? Jarvo. Where's Jarvo playing left? And of course they've got Onzi up top, who I think is going to be an absolute beast. I'm interested to see how he plays, actually, because that could be a transfer target. Nicking one from our boys at West Ham. That'd be quite nice. Reedy wearing the armband. Oh, the nerves have kicked in for this one, I tell you. Well, we started well. We've kept possession for a bit. I like it. The first 13 seconds of a game, we've got possession. Let's move that ball forward nicely. Oh, they've cut me inside. Mingsy out of position. Chambers getting out wide. Swings that cross in. Onzi. Oh, he's just chested that down amazingly for Ravel. And thankfully, Moko, whatever his name is, Mocha Joe, did not have a good opportunity there. Oh, my days. Gotta say, you can tell Fat Sam ain't there because they're playing nice football. Keeping the ball extremely well. Ravel Morrison's causing me a few issues. So's Onzi. I've got to admit, Magnus Onzi is causing me many, many, many issues. Get that header. Well done, Benedetti. Quick, get out to him. Ooh. They're having more on a couple of sighters now. They're, yeah. They're into their full swing. We're not. We're struggling. We are struggling. Gabs, keep the ball a little bit. Let's just get some ball retention. Ali hasn't been really involved in this formation. Oh, Cody's going to make the run. Going to have to square it. Gabs, I'm going to have a dink. Oh, it's on his left foot. I wanted a right foot bender. Not to worry, he's taking a deflection. That is a corner. Try and swing this in round about pen spot. Just inside pen spot. Big head. Big head. Oh my God, he's cleared it off the line. Back across. Jordan Rhodes. Oh no, it's Benedetti. Oh my God, get in there, my son. Oh, the Italian stallion. What a beast header. Cleared off the line the first one. Against a run of play, to be fair. I mean, that's an awesome clearance. I don't know why he got so much height. Reedy gets caught out the wrong side. That's an easy goal. We'll take that all day long. Against a run of play as well. That is a bit guttering. Oh, that deserves a slurp of coffee. Into Longy. Longy, look at Cookie. Cookie wants the ball. Cookie wants the ball. Back inside to Longy. Dink it. Coley's making a run. Wrong side. Damn it. Not good. Not good. They're going to go for the dink. They're going for the dink. Longy, just stand inside, son. Get that header. Get that header. Get the clearance. Clear it. Clear it. Clear it. Clear it. God's sake. Gabs, get rid of the ball, son. Spread the play. Ali, look at Jordan. Back into Cookie. Cookie, look inside. No, look inside. I'll take that. Oh, it's into Jordan. Oh, spread the play. Into Gabs. Oh, look at the run by Gilby. Oh, I couldn't pick him out. Come on, boys. Look at the line. Ali. Going to go inside. Flick it around the corner. Bugger. That would have been such a nice move. Just trying to flick dink that ball over the top with Coley into the on-running Jordan Rhodes. That would have been really, really nice. But just here. See where Rhodes is making that run? Coley's just offside, I know. But if I could have got that ball over the top, could have been in for one of the best goals I think I've scored in a long time. I've scored some decent ones, to be fair, of late, so I can't really moan. Especially in my private Cole U career mode, where I'm trying to win the league on. Scored a couple of absolute screamers, but that's digressing. Half-time has come around. We've managed to take a 1-0 lead. To be fair, against a runner play. I think statistically that will show it as well. West Ham have been the dominant side. Played really well, caused me a lot of problems. But at half-time, it is Cole U 1, West Ham 0. So no one's blinked, no substitutions. Hopefully we can go and kill this game off early doors. I suppose the only advantage is the longer it goes on, the more likely West Ham are to push forward, and I can just pick them off, hopefully, if I play my cards. Oh, I've just allowed him to step inside me. Oh no, it's onto Onzi. No, I've just left a gap. Oh my god, they've hit the post. Freaking hell, beating all ends up. That's absolutely mental. Gilby, pick that ball up. Quick, play it out. Come on, boys. Let's not let this slip. Lack of concentration. Let's not have it. Mingsy, clear the ball. Just clear the ball. Play the 1-2. Ali's going. Turn. Committed suicide. Oh my god. Morgan could have taken that on a step or two. He could have taken that on a step or two. What a strike. Bentley beating all ends up. Just a few minutes to go. Just got to keep our heads now. No rash decisions. Mingsy, get across. Oh, have I got... No, I haven't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Is that a penalty or a free kick? Is that a free kick? I think it's a free kick. Mingsy, you little gem. I want to see if that was a free kick. Why does it do that? Oh, it's not going to show me. Oh, hold on. Yes, it is. Do. We'll hide that. We'll go to the ball. Let's have a little... Which side do we really need to... Yeah, this side, so we can see the line. Get your boot out of the way. I'm not sure if the touch was on the outside or... Well, if we're going to pick on a thing, it's going to be the boots. So essentially, that should be a penalty if it's going to be the boot foul, because there's no other real touch. I think we've got away with it again. I think that should be a penalty, to be honest. I think we've got away with it. Hopefully we can see off the free kick. I'm going to stick a man on the freaking line now, I tell you that now. Come across, Coley. That's it. Stick a man on the line. They're not going to go short. They're going to go for it. Bentley with a huge save. Oh my days. We have got away with it. They've hit the post. Morgan had a great opportunity. He could have taken the ball on and stuck it in. He's just had a free kick, which should have been a penalty. And Bentley's pulled off a massive save. Come on, boys. Let's ride this one out. Jarvo's going to have the corner. Swings it in. No, he's going to go for the edge of the box. Get out to him. 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 Come on, get out to him. Pressure. Come on. Pressure. Get the header. Pressure. Come on, boys. Pressure. Oh, my days. Carroll, right foot shot. Just wide. We didn't apply enough pressure there. Didn't close them down enough. Wow. We are riding our luck in the Premier League. Or AJ. Just back off him. Just let him go wide. We don't have to commit. Oh, shit. How did I not see that coming? Unfucking believable. Oh my god. Please don't blow that final whistle. Come on, Coley, go on a little run. Ah, fuck you, referee. Well, I said I would settle for a draw, and at the end of the day, I'll take the draw. It's a solid point. To be fair, in that first 25-30 minutes, West Ham absolutely outplayed us. We didn't allow them to create anything because we defended solidly. But it is what it is. Game finishes Cole 1, West Ham 1. Just before we go, we'll have a quick look at the calendar for the remainder of November. We're going to have Spurs, and then we'll have the Southampton game in the next episode. Then we'll have Arsenal. Then we'll be moving into December, and we'll have the Aston Villa game. Going to stick 2 games in per episode, and then we'll have a look at January. Might be a different animal. There might be 2 episodes for the games because there's 4 games, and then there might be 2 episodes for transfers because I really think we need to think about transfers, and perhaps we should start thinking about that now. Definitely got a few players to get rid of, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll just have to see how it all pans out. Anyway, that's a long way off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you enjoyed the way the career mode's going. Hope you're having fun with it. I'm really enjoying it. I am sweating my nuts off a little bit to try and do the best for the boys. It is hard. It is legendary. You know, we are drawing a lot of games, but we're not losing a lot of games, which I'm really, really chuffed about. We've calmed down on the scoring front. We haven't scored a lot of goals of late, but we're still scoring goals, which I'm really happy with. But it is hard work. It is really, really hard work. I just hope we can continue in this vein. And hopefully, even with the way we're playing, we might be able to finish in the top 10 still. That will be... Excuse me. Bloody hell. Had a bit of indigestion there. That's a little bit naughty. Hopefully, we can finish in the top 10. I'm really hoping a top 7. But at the end of the day, as long as I finish above 18, then I think we've had a magnificent... I can't believe... Hold on. What the fuck? 18th position. Liverpool, 3 wins, 1 draw, 7 losses. Well, I tell you what, we're going to finish on that bombshell.
Hate it or love it, I'm on the way to the summit, and all the haters are waiting to see the day that I plummet. They better stay in their place because the paper is coming, and when I make it, their bankers getting the payment of nothing. Now I'm destined to make it big. I think by now I've made that evident, but I'm grinding till they know Calvin Coolidge is the rapper and not the president.